Thank you. Ayo, thank you. Hi, YouTubers, and hi, everyone. I am here with MCPC. I am sure you've heard of this guy. He's been all over the Texas area and many other places because his comedy is off the hook. You should go to his show if you ever get the opportunity to do it. So, MC, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
It's a pleasure to have you. MC, what is your heritage? Where is your original home before becoming an American? I know you're an American now.
Yeah, original Awuchi boy, man. You know, Awuchi.
You're kidding.
Awuchi, Edo State, Nigeria. Granite soup and pounded yam.
You see what I'm talking about? So I didn't know you were from Auchi.
I'm from Awuchi. Everybody think I'm Igbo. Because
Yes. Yes, that's the first impression people.
I like it though because it works for me. You
It
know,
does,
I
doesn't
Igbo
it?
weddings. Yeah. Nah, let's book that boy. It's Igbo. Until I show up.
And then
But I do all event though. It don't
all
matter.
right. So I'm in the Texas area, and I decided I want to check in with him and at least do this interview, get to know him better. And so he has great shows coming up. We'll show some of his flyers and put a link beneath this video so you can check it out. Some of his occasions that he's hosted, and a link to his site will be available for you. But MC, welcome.
Thank you.
When did you move to the States? When did you relocate to?
I left. Okay, first of all, I left Nigeria in 2007. I left. You know.
Good.
You know, there's nothing you moved or left. I left myself.
Okay.
Went to England for my master's 07, then 06, 07 thereabout. Then I finished my master's 09.
Okay.
I came to the US April 29th. To the US.
Okay.
Yeah.
So most of what See Homeland does is I look for immigrants, people who have come to the US from other places.
Right.
And I sit down with them like I'm sitting with you now and talk about the challenges they faced when they came here, how they made it to the point that they're now doing well.
Right.
So what do you remember as some challenges that you had to overcome when you initially came to the States and you've been able to push through and get to where you are?
Number one, driving.
Yes. Yes.
Everybody drives here.
Yes.
Because when I was in England, come on now, we don't drive. We use bus and trains. So
That's true.
I remember we came. I came with my daughter, who was 1 year old or less. Then we went to go get some food to eat. So I just came out thinking I was in England, that I was going to get a bus stop in front of my hotel. You know, I have to walk 25 minutes to get to the next bus stop in Florida.
Goodness.
When it dropped me, I have to walk another 15 minutes
to get to the food.
Buy pizza. People of God, before I got back to my hotel, I finished half of that pizza. Because I was so hungry. And the bread was so hot, you know. So that was in the morning of, you know, when we arrived, you know.
Okay.
So first thing was driving, and I realized, oh man, nobody walks on the street here except the crackhead people. Everybody is driving.
Driving. That is so true.
Streets, you know?
Because I agree with you on that. Most people come here and the signs are also intimidating, even if you have a car.
Right.
You have to be careful and see how other people are doing.
Yeah, and your roads too are very intimidating. You know, like have 5 lanes this way, 5 lanes. Come on now,
exactly.
Take it easy, you know. So yeah, that was number one. Then the other thing was your spoken English is different.
Yes.
You know, and people get to judge people a lot here based on the way you speak.
Absolutely.
And people kind of like look down on you as soon as you open up your mouth and you speak, like, ooh, where are you from?
Yes.
You know, some are a little bit politically correct. Your accent is a little bit unique. Just tell me that you sound funny. That's all. You're African. You know. So that was one thing. You know, on the phone, when you go to the store, you're asking for something, they look at you funny. Even when they hear what you're saying, they say, oh, what did you say?
What did you say? Yes, that happens.
That kind of broke me down a little bit, but until as time goes on, like, what is the word now?
Yeah,
nah, I got
they
money,
understand
man.
what you're
money.
saying.
You keep the accent, I keep the asset. Money.
I like that. You keep the accent, I keep the accent. That is beautiful.
Right.
So right now you're into comedy. When did you start in that line of profession?
Non-professionally, I started way back in school, you know, way back on campus fellowship.
Okay.
You know, doing praise night, you know.
Of course.
Drama night, you know. But professionally, I started when I got here.
Okay.
Yeah, 2009, 2010. I used to do it in church, you know, like when somebody like auntie is doing a birthday, hey, PC, there was a PC, I was a different name.
Yeah.
You know, come and put a birthday together. I just do it for fun, and they give me rice because I was not married. They give me free rice, you know. But when I got here, it was more or less like preparation meet opportunity.
Absolutely.
So I discovered a lot of Africans here, or people are looking for hosts, MCs, and comedians. I'm like, you know what? Let me design a business card.
Yes. And then you got fully into it.
You know, yeah.
What inspires your jokes?
People.
Everyday life.
Everyday life. Hustling, people in the street, U.S. police, you know. People in the street, you know, everything around me. My parents, you know, my upbringing. Because comedy is more of a storytelling. It's about where you're coming from, what your perspective about life.
Absolutely.
You know?
I agree.
Everything around me, my daughter, my wife, my boss, you know, while I was still working in the bank. Everything around you, ladies, you know, Brazilian hair, Peruvian hair, yeah. You know, Peruvian hair or Nigerian hair. That's
yes. We are itching. We never scratch.
That's intercontinental head. Peruvian, Nigerian, you know?
Yes, all of them come from different places. It's not our fault. We didn't set the standard for beauty. We just try to adapt to it as we see fit.
Right.
But it's always so fun to have you in the house.
Thank you.
What do you do with like a room that is not catching your energy? If you are trying to light up the room and you're not getting it lit, where do you go in your headspace?
I use a philosophy of AC. You know, when the house is hot, let's say the house is 100% hot, and you turn on the AC, does it get cold immediately?
No, you warm it up. You cool it down.
Or rather, let me use the heater then.
Yes.
The house is very cold.
Yeah.
And you turn on the heater.
Yeah.
Does the place become very hot at once?
No, not really.
At the beginning of my career, I used to get discouraged when I'm trying to crack joke and people are not like laughing.
Receptive.
And I get like, oh, they don't like me. I'm not funny. And I go home dejected. Until one day I came into, like I told you, everything around me inspired me.
Yeah.
So I came into the house. It was winter. It was very cold. I turned on the heat. I observed that it doesn't just get hot immediately. I'm like, okay, take some time.
It does.
I borrow from that.
Yeah.
I apply it to my comedy.
Okay.
If the environment is not warm enough, the environment doesn't just get hot. So what do I do? I keep going. Little by little, I get somebody smile there. I got somebody another smile.
Yes.
Another laughter here. Another nodding of the head. Yeah. Another, who's that talking? Little by little, 80%. Before you know what's happening, go place on fire. Yeah.
Absolutely. So what are your dreams? What are your goals for your comedy? What are the shows you're about to put on? This is the month of April 2017. You have some things coming up.
Yes.
Who are you working with? What is going on?
Right. My dream is to promote comedy. Laughter is universal.
It is.
But the message behind my comedy is I do clean comedy. I don't
like
do dirty
that.
jokes. I want people to listen to my jokes and feel happy and feel inspired. You know, so I do a lot of inspirational comedy just to encourage. A lot is going on.
Yeah.
Everybody's crazy in this country. Here is crazy, Cameroon is crazy, Nigeria, everywhere in the world is crazy. So my comedy is more of a therapy.
I agree.
You know, so my dream is to have a house full of people that are depressed. They live happy.
Lighted.
I want my comedy to be like a therapy. I want to be able to set up people to invite me to the hospital. Somebody that we're trying to like give injection or they're trying to like treat them. It doesn't work. But if I come and I show up with my smile on my face and I crack some joke, they're like, you know what, doctor, I am well. And when they do the check,
they feel better.
Well. But anyway, coming to a specific project. Mother's Day, because I love mothers, because I mean mothers go through a lot because of I was a stubborn child. You know, then not now. I'm a good child now. So I just this year May 14th, which is the US Mother's Day, I decided to put up a comedy show for all mothers. So so I'm gonna be working with Okay Bakassi.
Okay.
On Mother's Day.
That's a Nigerian comedian.
Yes,
another major
Nigeria,
Nigerian.
And I'm going to be featuring US-based
comedians as well.
Yes,
African comedians.
Yeah.
That is awesome, guys. You've heard it from the horse's mouth or directly from the MC's mouth. He is good with what he does. If you ever have the opportunity to be in the Houston, Texas area or anywhere within Texas,
I travel everywhere. I have a US passport.
He does have a US
but
passport.
I don't go to Iraq and Kuwait. Right? Yeah.
Yes, he doesn't want to be haunted. So if you ever have the opportunity, please check out MCPC. He's been awesome. He's been a great host for me here. He's shown me around town, helped me figure things out, and I have enjoyed and I'm encouraged with what he's doing. So this is See Homeland from Houston, Texas with MCPC, and we're going to light up the city tonight and do some great things. MC, give them your final words.
All right, so, I mean, laugh always, smile always, look young. Whether you laugh or you don't laugh, your bills will keep coming.
Oh, yes.
So you can follow me at MCPC Comedian on Instagram, MCPC Comedian on Facebook. My website is www.mcpc.tv. Keep watching Homeland.
Peace out, guys. We love you.
See you next time.